Hello everybody, this is continuing on with the dwarf Alberta spruces. This is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but this thing keeps falling out of its pod. It's got some weird issue going on, so you know how we're going to style it? We're going to chop it way down. So this is part 2, and then I'll have 3 more to go, but let's see what we can do with this one. Buckle up, hang on, here we go. Alright, hopefully this poor tree makes it, but this tree has fallen out of this pot. I don't know what is up with this one. The others seem to be alright. The wind catches. I finally got it in the spot, but it's still, I'm going to probably have to even repot it after this, but I'm going to get in here. We're going to chop it way down. It's not going to play into the styling I had for it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it down in spots until I get low enough to where I want it, because I think ultimately I'm going to chop it way back to one of these two guys right here as being the leaders, and chop all that off and just have a little, almost a, I don't know, Literati mame maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But the first chop I'll make, just to see if I can talk myself into liking it, is going to be way up here. I'm going to take that much out. It's almost a whole nother tree right there, a little Christmas tree, but anyway. And I'm going to see what that gives me to work with. But it's really not much higher than if I leave this here anyway. So, I don't know. What do I think? I've already got a broom style going, and that gnarly one you've seen at the end of the first video. One of them, just early on, this one would make for, I guess, okay broom style, but I want to try to get these branches down. I think I'm going to go with what I originally thought. So, excuse me while I chomp this thing away with this thing instead of getting my big shears out. This thing will do the job. Now we got a whole nother tree gone. Now we got this. So now what do we have? Now here we've got 2 that come out again, and 1 here. Pick away these little guys. And I think I'm actually going to keep this little one and then get rid of these up here. So we'll have one that's a little lower, one a little higher. And this is going to be a little tree. And I'm just kind of taking off stuff as I go. I think I'm tempted to just bring, I'm trying to decide if I want anything on the back here. I might want to just cut it out in the taper. We'll worry about the other stuff later. This back branch here can maybe stay, depends on how far I cut for the taper. Let's see. Let's cut them out just to see what we want. May just want to leave it a little tree to grow out here in the next little bit. Let's see. Let's just do away with all that. Actually, I think I do like that. I'm gonna still got to figure out a style to head what direction. Let's see what we have. And it's still just pretty much a broom style. definitely got a lot smaller. I guess we could have it whatever, you know, two different completely sized trees would be okay. Well, I think I'm actually going to leave this guy. I like him just the way he is. I'm going to put a little fresh bonsai soil around here. Re-water it. It's just a little low and had all that gunk in it. Now we've got a big scar there, but I think if we just give this guy here time to grow out, it's going to make just a cool bonsai tree. No matter which way we shape these branches, it's going to just have a smaller, I guess that's about, it's probably you know, it's not a mame, but it's like shohin size right now, just the way it sets. Alright, there it is. Actually, that one was so quick. Let's try to get a 2-for-1 going here. I'm going to take this one, put it up, grab another one, and see if we can get another one styled up in this video. Well, here's another one. This one I like. It's like a, except for this, it's like got a perfect upright going, and it's a twin trunk once it gets up about halfway. It kind of has a bunch of different things going, and I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave most of the branches here, let it go to a twin trunk, and then I'm going to I'll change something in here. We need to get, I don't know, something needs to change up top. Maybe I need to take away one of the trunks and just leave it it's like upright with this crazy twist going on. And we can always change and wire the branches later. We need to get some branch selection. I think the first thing we do is put some more bonsai soil in this terracotta pot. This is, I'll try to look at what I think the best front is actually right in, I don't know about right there, I think right in here. And then it actually, you can, it lets you see that there are two trunks. I probably need to clean that out. I think I'm just going to leave this, clean it out where it defines that there are two trunks more, and probably leave it alone. And I'll probably shorten one. See how they're both the same size? I don't know if you can see that high, but they are, let me raise you up. They're the same height. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to make one of them not the same height and clear out some of this inside so you can definitely tell there's two trunks there, and then we'll come back. All right. Move this back. We're actually going to call this one done too. If I had to pick a front, it'd be right in here. It's just kind of a informal upright. Could be a slanted, it could be whatever. It's twin trunk, it's got everything going for it. It's got this crazy twist. But for now, we'll just leave it alone. We'll look at it next season and see which way we want to go from there. Do we want to, we could take one of these trunks off. We could do a lot of different things with it. So that was so fast. Hang on, we're going to try to get this maybe in just a 2-part video. I'm going to get the other tree out here. We'll try to get it done. If I get it done, we'll put all 5 of them out here for you guys to see and how different each one looks. Right. We're to the last one. I'm not sure what to do with it. It's got this crazy dinosaur claw looking thing going for the trunk and the bari. So I've been wanting to do one of these in a Literati style, basically clear it up to get a point and then have a Literati style tree, but none of these seem to lend themselves well for that. But I'm going to try it, I think, with this one. I'm going to chop it hard right here, probably take off these lower branches and somehow try to take all of this, some of this, a part of this, and turn it into something hanging and see what happens. Alright, so I've got a plan. We're going to take all the branches off the lower part, all of them, and we're going to take off the entire trunk right here. Maybe we are, but not with those. We just chopped down the whole tree, but that's all right. There's still enough there to work with. Now I do need to clean up this. Hopefully we'll heal back good and help out with the taper. Alright, we're back, and I made another decision here. We're going to chop it probably right about here. Some buds. And I think I'm just going to wire it. I think I'm going to leave it sort of natural, this stuff just growing. But I am going to, I think, wire this up somewhat, and then we'll leave it like that till next season. So I'll be back again. Alright, got this one wired up. Let's get it bent around, shaped up, and get all 5 of these guys out together. You can take a look at how different they all are. This kind of has a lean going, so I think I'm going to kind of stay with that a little bit, but I also need something to come back over this way, I believe. So I don't know, let me work with it here, see what we need to do. I don't know if I like that at all. But you never know, I guess, until you try it. Oh yeah, that looks better. Let's leave it right like that. Chop that guy off, this guy. Probably that guy too. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put a little fresh bonsai soil on top of this nasty looking stuff. We'll come back and take a look at all 5 of these guys. Alright, boys and girls, probably the longest video process that I've done so far. These 5 trees is finally done. This is part 2. If you are just watching this one and you're like, well, what did they look like before, go to that video. I'm going to try to find a pic and put it in the front of this one, but if not, go to part 1 of the dwarf Alberta spruce, 5 trees or whatever I'll have it named. But here they are. Without further ado, let's take a look at them. Now there's actually 6, but don't get crazy, I know how to count. This one is the first tree. I went and got one, dwarf Alberta spruce, kind of did just a little quick styling on it and fell in love with these trees. They're awesome. Had the cool Nambari down here at the bottom, pretty good movement in the trunk, easy to work with, seem pretty hardy. So then I bought these 5, and I wanted to set out right when I was buying them that I want to style each one in a different way. Now they may not look crazy different, but they are styled in a different way. Of course, this is a broom style. It's not totally finished. I kind of cheated on a couple of these. They're not a finished tree, but they're headed that way in just a first, styling. Got them in a pot, styled, initial styling set on them. This one, I don't know, you guys tell me what you should call it, what I should call it. I could plant it to there and it would be a formal upright, I'm guessing, or a slanted or whatever, depending on which way you potted it up. But it's got this crazy twist, and it is a twin trunk. About halfway up it divides into 2, so it's pretty cool. There's a motorcycle in the background. There's always noise when I'm filming. But then this guy is on the way to be a show hen. I'm losing my mind with these motorcycles. This is a Literati style. It may not look like one right away, but it's going to be most of the foliage up top, drooping back down at some point. This one is my Drunken Monkey style. If you guys don't remember the other video, Drunken Monkey, he's still over here, still alive. That's actually Drunken Spider Monkey, created by the Drunken Monkey, which that's me. I create them. That's what they look like. I'm not drinking. I don't even really drink that much, by the way. But then whatever style you would call this guy, which looks real cool, has some deadwood. And then this one is the one I really cheated on. I just chopped it way down, tried to get it to a show hen size, which that's probably what this guy would be close to. And it still could actually go any which way I wanted to style it. So we're gonna let it grow out and see. But as you can see, all 5 are in a different style, look different. What started out to be 5 pretty similar trees. They all looked almost alike. So anyway, I hope you liked that video, and just showing you that just because you go buy a juniper, you don't have to style it like anybody tells you. You can, you buy a dwarf Alberta spruce, there's so many different ways to style most all of these nursery stock trees or bushes you'll go pick up. It's your bonsai tree that you're creating. Do it however you want to. No right or wrong. And you see this guy's not doing real good. But anyway, I ramble on. Hope you liked this video. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Help share this channel. Tell everybody you know. We're almost up to 2,000 subscribers. Will be another giveaway. So, what else do I need to talk about? That's pretty much it, guys. We will be going fishing before long. Right now I'm on bonsai mode. Sorry about that for you bass fishermen. Still got the bass stuff. Bought a lot of different bass stuff used that I'm going to put a video together, maybe showing you. I got some good devil horses, and I got some of the wiggle warts, the old original ones. But anyway, that's for another video. Bye bye, guys. Thanks for watching.